You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us again on this Thursday. Mog and I just finished up this weekend at the Maid in Oakland. It was a very successful show. Just a small little appearance that we just did over there. It was at an interesting place where they actually have these old games there, like going as far back as like ping pong, if you remember that, with the white paddle and a ball that's just bouncing off a wall. Had fun playing that again and challenging Mog to Galaga. One of the games that I was actually kind of decent at, and I was able to beat her, and that doesn't usually happen. And so that was kind of nice to do. And for a small venue, we had a really good turnout. So the marketing they did on that was stupendous. So if you were there, we hope that you had like a good time there. Hello, BBB Bar Lord. Hey, you guys. Glad to see you guys that are coming on to this show. Anyway, we've got a really good show tonight. There's a lot of things that we're going to be giving away. The Experience did reach their 2,000 followers, and we started giving away 20 CGC 9.8 slab books, and we're going to be giving one away today again, and we'll give you the details how to participate in that. And we'll be doing our usual thing here too. We have special guest Martin Zavala, who's joining us tonight, and he is a fan favorite artist at the cons. If you don't know who he is, he does some fantastic airbrush work. So you'll be able to check that out. He and Mog will be working on some art pieces today that you'll be able to bid on. Mog is working on a marionette from Micronauts.
Okay, I couldn't remember her name.
Yeah, it's not a character you may hear too much about, but it was from a series in the 80s that was doing remarkably well at the time, along with Transformers, Shogun, and G.I. Joe. And we'll also be giving away another piece of artwork. Which piece was that?
Mantis.
And this is an original Mantis from the original character Mantis, not the new one that you see in Guardians of the Galaxy, but the one that was in the Adventures series back in the 70s and the 80s. I think she may have crossed over a little bit into the 80s there. So we'll give you guys a look at that. So stay tuned, hang tight. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back again.
What's up, Martin?
And like I said, we're joined here today with Martin Zavala.
Superstar.
It looks like Martin can't hear us.
Oh.
Can you hear us, Martin? Hello, Martin.
Hello.
And we can't hear him.
Oh, we can't hear him. Maybe he can hear us, but we can't hear him.
Nope, neither.
All right, let's see.
Oh no.
Can you hear us?
He doesn't realize.
I'm sending a message right now.
Is he talking to somebody else?
Okay, there we go. I sent them a message. But anyway, so we'll keep this going there. Hello, Haunted Basement.
Haunted Basement?
Mezgo Lucky, Bar Lord, Pastor Michael, Mike Wesolowski, Robert, and Brian. Thanks for coming out to the show today.
Puang La Fly.
And I see that Martin's gone off, and he's probably gonna reset his system.
I think so.
Hey, JD, what do they have to do anything?
What's the rule?
Into the CGC drawing
of the game?
Oh, yes. Let me bring up the banner. Let's see if you can hear us now.
I can hear you now.
All right, there we go. Martin's
okay.
I'm good now.
Okay. So if you want to get into the drawing for that CGC slab book 9.8, in the comments type in pound EXP 2K, pound EXP 2K, and that will get you in the hunt for that slab book. Right?
And it has to be exactly like that too. It has to be all capitals.
All right, all capitals.
Oh.
You got that going right. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, look at the Fire Lord, Mr.
And it's
Mr.
coming in. Yeah, it's coming in.
Easy
Here we
Go
go.
Lucky. He did it right away.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
Okay. And Martin, what are you going to be? What piece are you
Yeah,
working
man.
on today?
What you doing, man?
I'm working on a Black Cat Monroe.
Black Cat. Okay.
Nice.
I figured. I mean, I suck at doing like. I don't do as many females. I won't say I suck. I would say I don't do as many females. So I knew I was gonna go with paint with Mog, and I know she throws down, and so I figured a female would be fitting. You know.
Yeah, I know that the one thing that gets everybody in drawing women is that you really have to know how to draw circles.
Oh yeah.
It really helps a lot.
I don't know how to draw a perfect circle. What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around.
Okay. You know, it's funny, Martin, you said that because I was going to draw men, you know, because, Martin,
No,
he went out again?
I'm trying to figure out how to flip the camera. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, so you're trying to draw men.
Yeah.
And
But I ended up drawing women.
so you always draw it. And we have to change it up where you draw more men.
Yeah,
right?
but
they want to see the buff men. Oh, and there's the
Oh,
Black
look at
Cat.
that. Oh my gosh, she's super hot.
You know, little
Kinda
diamond
like
necklace and shit. Just some.
Kind of has that retro hair look too.
I love it.
Yeah. So little Monroe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. It looks like that.
And what do you want to start the bidding on that, Martin?
Ooh, look at the Venom. That looks dope.
What do you want your opening bid to start at?
This one we'll do 250.
250.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Good
Okay.
job.
And Mog is working on it's a 5x7 piece of
Gosh,
marionette from the Micronauts.
I have no idea who this girl is.
I don't know if you can zoom in my piece. Is that big enough for y'all to see?
JD, can he get a solo, please?
No. I don't need it.
Oh, just for a bit.
No, yeah, I can see
I just don't want to take this show. Do I need to get closer? What's your opinion? Like that close?
There you go. Yeah. Now it's much better. I can see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, cool.
Your pencils are super tight. I didn't know your pencils are that tight as well.
I suck. No, this is just like a little layout. I don't tend to do as much pencils because it's all gonna get covered up. I was working on this. I was working on this Sigor. Check this out.
Dang.
That is cool. I like that one.
This last weekend, I was painting with Bjorn, and he kind of made fun of me because I showed him my little like my French curves, like my little my little these things, you know.
Yeah.
And we were airbrushing, and he goes, yeah, I don't use those, and I was like, ah. And so I'm kind of like challenging myself to do like a little more freehand stuff.
Oh, I don't use them either. I bought it recently because everyone
one.
seems to be using it. And what do you use? Wow, that's dope.
Wow, Mr.
I've never done Sinister. So.
Sinister?
Yeah. That's a nice piece.
Yeah, but no, like this is just to like do sharp cuts. I don't know, as a graffiti artist, you use them a lot. But he kind of looked down on me on it. I was like, all right, dude. All right, let's see what we got here.
You know, for someone who says you're not very good with females, that Marilyn Monroe looks like a freaking pro. So that looks dope.
Dude, well, I'm painting with you.
Shut up, man.
I was like, I can't just bring some lame stuff. And I feel like I always do. Like, I was going to paint that Sigor, and I was like, you always do Spawn or stuff like that. Just switch it up. And this...
Okay.
This isn't fitting.
You got that one going. So that's pretty good.
What's that gorilla? It's Cyborg story. I never knew that Cyborg. Sigor? What's that guy?
Cyborg 8.
I didn't know he existed.
He's from
Spawn. Yeah.
Is he a good guy?
He started as a villain. I think he's a good guy now in the series, but he started as a villain. They made him just to go after Spawn. He has somebody like, from what I remember, he has somebody's like brain. Like, so he's actually like human brain in like cyborg gorilla body. Pretty awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
I would like a gorilla body. I would be super strong.
Right.
The Spawn
Right.
figure for that, which came out in the Spawn Series 1 figure set, was really dope. That was a nice piece.
I love that one and the Creech. Like whenever the Creech came out,
The
he's like,
Creech. Yeah, the Creech was bad. The Creech was big and heavy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big Spawn collector. I love Spawn.
Oh yeah. So did you collect a lot of the toys then?
Dude, let me take a little break and show you. What?
Ow.
Oh my god.
Look at this.
Oh man.
What
So
the
I got the Mortal Kombat. Here's the Halloween. I got all the Ravens, all the Gunslingers, Mecha.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Of course, I gotta have Wanda. There's Redemption.
Yeah.
Medieval, the traditional 300 pose.
Uh-huh.
You know, the most recent one.
So you got the Angelas down there.
Look, the most recent one was this one. I just don't have space for it. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Any medieval Spawn?
Yeah, watch. Right here.
Aren't they kind of rare, the medieval ones?
Oh, they didn't do too much of them, right?
Yeah.
Do you have that? How about that deluxe feature Spawn? You have that?
But one of my favorite ones that I just got and I haven't found space is that hanging Spawn. Yeah, right here.
Dead man Spawn.
Yeah. But no, I just have to show you. I'm a big Spawn. Every time I go to the show, that's my little souvenir that I get at shows. Every time, that's what I buy.
Now, do you have to buy them Do you have to buy them in the package and break it open yourself, or you'll buy them loose if you see them?
I really don't care. I'm a big kid, you know. So if I get it on the package, I'm gonna open it. If I get it loose, I'll be happy, you know.
Yeah.
I love the figures, and I'm picky too. It's not like the very first series. I don't like how stiff they were. These are like sculptures, you know.
Yeah. You know, they got better during the time, and it's been what is that now? From the 90s, and here we are. That's like 40 years now.
Yeah.
That McFarlane Toys has been in business, you know.
Yeah, I'm not really too impressed with the new ones. Not too impressed. But the Kickstarters are cool. I don't know if you saw the new medieval Spawn he's dropping.
Yeah, I did. That Kickstarter went off the hook.
Yeah. And again, it doesn't compare to the old one at all, but I would still get it. It's McFarlane.
Yeah.
So how was that the Boston show this past weekend? That's where you were at, right?
Oh man, it was amazing. It was bananas. I loved it. So many fans.
I heard it was like a really good show. And Anthony was there with you, right?
Not really along with me, but he was at that show. He had his own booth. He was almost across the pro wall. He had a fun time. Joe Doyle was there, and you know, a lot of people said they had a bad time. There was not a lot of people in some areas, but I had fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, I'm just realizing that the way you lay it out, your airbrushing is really quiet, because I thought there would be like a like noise.
No, I started like that. I used to have a compressor here that was loud, super loud, and then I bought one of the quiet ones. It's just I didn't start with a lot of funds, and then I raised some funds and I bought a really, really quiet, ultra quiet compressor, and I take it to shows too, because like I can imagine my neighbors just hating me, just my machine just.
Yeah.
You see, John says that you have him looking for figures when you guys are at the show together.
Yeah, he'd be walking around and I'll be like, John, you see any spawn?
Well, that's how it is for us that are behind the table, because we have to stay behind the table. We
Yeah.
get people to hunt for some of the stuff that we're looking for.
Yeah.
We do the same thing too. So hey, can you go find me this, or can you see what's going on with this, or can you get that?
That and blanks, dude. I'm always on the hunt for some blanks.
Yep.
Blanks. I love some blanks.
Blanks is those are getting tough right now.
Man,
is that acrylic you're using?
Liquid acrylics, yes.
Liquid acrylics?
Yeah, and they're designed for airbrushing. It's not like I'm thinning them down or anything. Well, I am thinning them down, but they're not off like a paint tube. It's they're already liquid. Yeah.
So you don't have to mix anything into it. You can just use it straight up.
Yeah, you can use it straight off the bottle. The way you get it more smooth, because like you'll see. Hold on, let me do a little quick, like shadow. See how like smooth it is?
Yeah.
Right here. You just I use this reducer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it makes it. I'm using Payne's gray at the moment.
Yeah.
But I love it because it gives you like a nice like smooth photograph look, and you can do it with any color. Like I've done it with moss green, and it's amazing. I love moss green.
Huh.
That reminds me when I used to airbrush too.
Really?
Little tricks and stuff how to play around with the paint and have it do things like that.
I have a problem with my airbrush now because it's spluttering. Do you need to? Should I buy a solution to clean it? Because I've been trying to clean it just with water.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It won't work.
So what I recommend is what are they called? Hold on, let me think of. It's the sonic cleaner. The how you clean the watches and jewelry, like the you know how it sends vibrations. That's what I have. So that's like $50, and then you get of course the cleaning solution. Like as I use whatever is required for an airbrush, because if you use thinner, like or like mineral spirits or something like that, it will damage your like the inside of the gun has like this little gauges or like little rubber
tiny
ring. Yeah, and so if you use thinner, it would eat that rubber out, but if you use the regular airbrush cleaner, it would clean it out that way. So you'll find a difference.
That's what I told her to get, because the one that she got, they don't tell you that, right? But I remember from when I was using it that we used a special one, and it was mainly for that purpose, right? Because you can replace the rubber stuff, but they get costly.
Oh yeah, man! I think the ones for this one is like $40, and then you're like spending that thing
for that little thing,
for that freaking tiny thing.
Yeah.
But that's the way how it is on all these like special equipment. Because even like for my scuba diving gear, when I gotta buy these rubber O-rings and stuff, those are costly too. They always make them expensive.
Yeah, and you have to get them no matter what. I became more aware of like taking care of how I put or handle my gun, because I used to bend my tips and needles a lot.
Oh, dude,
I
did that.
That's a major no.
And every time for this gun, because this is a micron, is at least $175 for two parts.
Oh my gosh!
When I was teaching Mog like how to like take it apart and pull it out, I said, "Now this you gotta these things with the pointed tips on them, you gotta be very careful.
Yeah,
you don't want any bend or anything to happen to those."
Yeah, people get annoyed because of that reason. You're like, man, I just started there,
Yeah.
I busted my tip.
And now I gotta buy a new needle. It costs almost as much as the airbrush.
For real.
I do have to then, like you said, I do have to buy a cleaner.
The oil.
I would recommend it, Mog. I think get that cleaner, and you don't have to do as much work. I run it twice. I run water through afterwards. You can see through the hole. You can see through the tip, like everything. It's amazing. It's
That's how
worth
you
it.
want. That's how you want it. Yeah. And that's how I'd always look too. Is I'm always looking through the hole to make sure that I can see right through it very clearly.
Yeah. Any obstruction there is gonna make it spit or splatter, and that's a spray right now. Different types of paint, of course, are thicker, so that reducer is gonna be your friend.
Yeah, that is so true.
Oh my
And
God, you're such a breath of fresh air because, dude, the
I've only
past
been telling her that from day
past
one.
show we have. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're lovely people, but it's just so nice to have an artist, uh, like an artist who I can actually draw and jam with. Yeah,
yeah, the same, dude.
dude, this is my dream come true. I finally am actually. We're forced to work together. We're actually jamming, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, I I will admit I was scared. So she hits me up and she's like, "Yeah, do you have some pieces?" and blah blah blah, and I'm like, "Yeah, cool." And I don't know why. I don't know why I had it in the back of my head that this was gonna take place the end of the month. You know? And then you say like, "No, it's tomorrow." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Shit.
So I got some stuff together. I was still like a little bit jet lagged, but this I always have fun like painting with you and fellow artists. So this is an opportunity not to miss. So
Oh, dude, the honor is mine. Like I was actually a bit like, oh God, I'm with Martin now. So same here, dude.
yeah.
But Martin, I think some people, Mel, can you read them the read the comments because I think
Okay.
they're talking to Martin right now.
Oh man, I can't read them. Here,
Yeah,
let me
Yeah,
can
see.
you
yeah,
read
no,
it for us,
yeah.
Mel?
I'm getting it. All right. So Mike is saying a Marilyn Monroe cosplays Black Cat. Great mashup. Yeah, it is. That is. I have to agree with you on that. That is a great mashup. That hairstyle just fits there perfectly.
Thank you, thank you.
And that's fun figures. Okay, Mike is also saying, tell me which blanks you need, Martin. I've got 2+ short boxes full, including a bunch of Kickstarter books. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh man, I need to send you a list too, Mike.
recently, Anthony gave me a Toy Story one.
Toy
Like,
Story.
yeah, I've never seen a Toy
Oh,
Story blank, and I got one of those. I got a Rocco's Modern Life. Uh, I have what is it? The Sleepy Hollow. Have you seen those?
Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, I haven't seen the Sleepy Hollow one in a while, but yeah, I did see those.
Yeah, I got one of those. I don't
Wow,
know. Some gems be popping out every now and then.
awesome. Um, hmm.
We got to go darker on that mask, so I won't do a lot of this thin down gray on the mask because it'll be a waste of time. But
Are you are you doing always? Do you always do like the grays first and then you put the color on top?
yeah, it depends. Like this one's gonna be monochrome, but um, like if I'm painting, like let's say Hellboy, I don't do grays. I do like purples.
Yeah.
If I do, I don't know, like Scarecrow, then I would do like sepia. I don't know, like they change, but yeah, I like because it the way to airbrush it works different, kind of like markers. Whenever you use those Copics, you lay your grays and then you can actually go over them with another transparent. Because I work with a lot of transparent colors. I think the only opaque that I use is the white.
Yeah, you're right. Uh, translucency is the name of the game. I
Yeah,
it took me forever to figure that out though. Only recently. Jesus. Yeah.
it it allows you to build up more. I think with other opaque paints, you compromise. Like you're like, okay, I'm doing this and I can't go back.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
transparent, you're always building. Like, oh, I can erase. Even I can even take an eraser and come back and knock knock out some of those shadows that I don't like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm.
those opaques you can't go back.
So Mike is asking a question. He asks, "How do you both feel working on black blank covers?"
I actually like it.
I love
Supportive.
it. I think it's one of my favorite ones. Those and the colored ones, because
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
lot of people do it. I don't see how like people are scared of them. Well, I don't
I,
know. I
I think
think
because one, it's some of those are they're not using the right medium to
yeah,
get their colors to come through. But I think if you can like figure that out, then it's good. I was talking to Don Wynn, right, and and we were talking about this same thing, and he was telling me that what he found was he was using these cheap paints, right, and
yeah,
they actually worked, right? So, uh, and he was getting these from like some like 99-cent store or something like that, you know. So they're like really super cheap. But when he tried it on there, right, because it came up fantastic, right? So that's
yeah.
yeah,
So I don't know if you know Ryan G. Brown, not the acrylic painter, but
mhm,
I'm sorry if I like minimize his work, but I would say the cartoonist. He's got a really cartoony way to
yeah,
draw. But anyways, his remarks are freaking off the chain. Like the his whites are like the whitest whites I've seen. And I'm like, dude, what do you use? Like, it looks like a damn sticker. And he
yeah.
goes, dude, go to the dollar store and get whiteout. I was like, what? What? Yeah,
Found the same thing.
What is it?
yeah,
What is it called?
Just go there and just they don't have much of selection, so I don't know.
yeah.
Just go there and
No, he's talking
try
about
to pick.
something. He's talking about a white paint.
Yeah, from
No,
the
the
dollar
whiteout, kind
store.
of like
Oh, whiteout. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's like liquid,
liquid,
liquid
yeah, liquid.
latex. It's like liquid latex when you put it on there.
But
But
yeah, he does like a streak of it, and then he'll do the remark, and like I
yeah,
don't know, it
yeah,
looks nice and sharp.
yeah. That's the same thing they used back in the day before we had digital, right? And
Yeah, to
things
clean
on their
up the
streak
SketchUp.
on their 11 by 17 page. That's
Yeah,
what else would use is whiteout. So I love looking at those old pages uh, and actually seeing the whiteouts to see, you know, where they used it and how they used it.
that's why I like looking at the omnibuses. Is that how you say it? Omnibus? Those big
Omnibus?
books?
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah,
Omnibuses.
the omnibus. Yeah,
Yeah,
when
because
you
like
see
I
those.
think
Yeah,
I own one. I have the Ronin from Frank Miller,
Frank Miller. Yeah,
and dude, it shows all those like the the writer's notes and like what they
yeah,
did erase,
yeah,
and you see the whiteout. I love that.
yeah. That's the cool stuff. And it just gives it more character information and yeah, it's also good to see that you know these guys that are like legends. They did make corrections as well. You know,
Yeah,
nothing is like perfect. You
that's
know,
exactly why I love watching that because
you just don't like lay it
yeah,
down and then there it is. You
yeah,
know.
because it looks like they're so perfect,
Mhm.
and then you actually see the all the corrections, and you just feel this person is human after all. You know, you just
Yeah,
feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's always good to check out and see.
So Martin, like, what kind of music are you lately listening to
Ooh.
while you're painting?
So man, so there's this band called Rufus the Soul, and
Uh-huh.
it's like Coldplay mixed with some like EDM. Like it's I don't know, it's like dance music, but it's peaceful. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's electronic for sure.
Okay,
But I
something.
used
Oh, sorry, go
go ahead.
ahead.
No,
No,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just listening to a lot of like ignorant stuff lately. And
Hmm.
so it was a nice palate cleanser, to jam this kind of music because I was like my head felt really like yucky, and after
Yeah.
listening to this I feel like I don't know, music gives you energies and vibes. And so I feel like this is the type of music that I need for painting.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Uh, mm, right now I've been listening to with Mel a lot of oldies, old
You mean from the like the 80s?
like
Like rock
just
or
today.
what?
like I think
Pop rock.
because
Pop
Mel
rock.
is a very romantic, so he likes like
Uh-huh.
Air Supply.
I'm an old romantic.
He likes Air Supply, so I was like reading the lyrics and listening to it. So
And so Mog has a hard time, because she didn't grow up here in the States, so she has a hard time comprehending like some of the lyrics and like what they're trying to say, right? And the lyrics back then, even if you go further back into like the 70s, the 50s, and whatnot, right? There's like a lot more of a story, and there's more seems to have like more of an emotion than what we hear today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mike, yeah, that's right. They're power ballads of the 80s. That's basically what it was, right? So you're listening to that and
but
explaining to Mog like what they're trying to say in the lyrics.
But generally, I'm like you, where after I listen to that, I would secretly put my headphones on because Mel doesn't like heavy metal and shit. So I love hard rock and heavy metal.
Yeah.
I like rock, but I'm not into the heavy metal.
I just love when I like the screaming, I like the rage.
Yeah.
I just
It's
love
so
it.
much energy.
I like Journey. I like Aerosmith. I like Guns N' Roses.
Oh no, you gotta hit me with something like, dude, like I'm a big Slipknot fan.
Yeah.
Rammstein, like those industrial bands. I love like
Yeah.
bro.
yeah, like just the rage because like you and I, like sometimes you just want to scream but you can't, so you
I
have to
know,
listen
dude.
to.
Yeah. So I live in the country, and you would think, because I'm like, dude, I just want like, and so I don't have any neighbors to like get mad at me or anything. But yeah, my dogs just look at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I get you. Like even though like I don't really, it's not like I'm having a bad day, and I'm pretty peaceful with Mel. It just sometimes you just gotta.
It's a good release. It's a good release. I
Yeah.
love it. I get 1,000% where you're coming from, for real.
Thank you.
Because I do that a lot. My wife thinks I'm crazy sometimes because like I sit there and just like rah, like I get into character and shit, like just go all out.
It's funny because I have a hard time understanding like all the subtle emotions that exist, but extreme emotions like either rage or what is that thing? Sadness. Can you sometimes like those rock music? They're really depressing.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like it's extreme, but I understand it. It's like yes.
Yeah, I find myself listening.
JD wrote, "I'd love to hear a heavy metal version of Air Supply." That would be really interesting.
Dude, in Air Supply, one of the hardest songs to sing, and I haven't seen many renditions of it, is "Making Love Out of Nothing at All." It's super hard. Like I don't think I've seen many people do it. Like because the tone is like already it's a pitch. It starts really high.
Yeah. I am not familiar, honestly. I am not familiar with that band, so I can't. I need to look it up.
Well, they were one of the one guy lists them as the top hip hop band in the 80s because they were so consistent, and they would even after they stopped making records because they got into a rift with their label, and so they decided, well, we just won't make any more new songs, but they kept going on tour anyway because they loved it. And wherever they went, they were freaking like selling out.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? And I was living in Hawaii at the time, and it was like way into the 90s. These guys would appear there every year, and it would sell out so quick.
Wow.
And it's the group. Their fans kind of grew up with them, but along the way, they brought their kids. And their kids started liking them as well. So they had that continuation in the generations, and that's how they're still able to succeed way into the 90s.
Another song that I think is really hard and to do, like the is it ACD? No, it's by Aerosmith.
Okay.
The Dream On.
Dream on.
Yeah, that one.
I love listening to that one.
That's a good song.
I love AC/DC too, especially that one. I think.
I gotta be in the mood. Like it's a certain type of taste, you know. Like
Yeah.
I can't do like their whole album, but I know like their major songs, you know.
Yeah, me too.
I like
And
that.
I'm gonna make a confession. Even though I do like hard rock and heavy metal, I can't do the whole album. There's certain songs that I like, and I'll just pick out that and make a
Yeah,
playlist.
exactly. One that I recently discovered, and it's crazy. I can't describe what kind of genre it is because it's multiple genres into one. It's called Igor. I don't know if you heard of them.
No.
So it's these guys. What amazes me is like they're true artists. Like, so they go and find unique sounds, right? So like
Oh,
I saw this guy go walk around and he found like he was walking under a scaffold and like he banged on it and he liked the noise and then he took the scaffolding back to his house and then he recorded it and like they mix it in a way that's amazing, kind of like it's just hard to describe. If you have a choice, like I don't know if you have a chance to play it right now, but it's Igor with double R. It's
Igor?
I think
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
it is I don't know, like one of my fans recommended it and it is addictive because like one of them in one of their videos they have this little piano. It's like a little toy piano and they put like rice or I don't know, like bird feed or something, and then this chicken walks up to it and starts eating the bird feed and it starts playing the keys, and I mean of course they are offbeat or whatever, but then like they play it in a way that it makes sense in a song, and it's that chicken making that song. Like it's just it's awesome. Like it's just crazy. Yeah.
That sounds freaking amazing.
They fixed like an 800-year-old accordion just to play it. Like it was just they restored a whole accordion just to make the sounds. It's they use the lead singer. I think it's they're all French, but she sings in an opera, so her voice is like intense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Peter writes, I just went to see Metallica this weekend, and all of us old farts are bringing their kids now. You know, and you know what? That's the thing is that we want our kids to like the music that we're,
classic
that we like, and get them to understand why we like it and stuff. Because I do the same thing, with my son. But now he's progressed and getting into his own music. He actually just graduated this year, and he was in the band for all 4 years. So he's developed his own taste for music, which is actually still kind of like some of the stuff that we like, but he's expanded to include a much wider range of music.
Yeah. He likes eclectic stuff, which I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so we are still looking for an opening bid on Martin's
beautiful Marilyn Monroe
250, and same thing with Mog's Mantis, and we're starting that one at 50. So if you guys want to bid on that, put that into the comments. Black Cat in your bid or Mantis in your bid. Put that in there. And don't forget, later on in this show, we will be giving away a CGC 9.8 Vampirilla. That's worth like $100. So
since you guys are doing a giveaway, I'll do a giveaway too. I mean, you don't have to run it, but
right. Okay, so if you want to participate in that giveaway, just put in # capital. This is all capital letters. # EXP 2K, just like you see on the screen, and we will run all the giveaways based on that code that you type in on your comment. So that'll qualify you for the Vampirilla, the Mantis, which will show that when we come right back, along with what Martin will be giving away. All right. So you guys stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Okay.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you. You just finished the last episode of your favorite new show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. The Experience celebrates 2,000 subscriptions with 20, that's right, 20 CGC Slab giveaways. A slab book giveaway on every show all week long as a thank you from The Experience.
Welcome back. We are here with Martin Savala, and he's working on a Black Cat on a blank sketch cover. So if you were interested in bidding on that, opening bid is $250. Mog is working on Marionette from the Micronauts, and that is we're looking for an opening bid of $50. We're also giving away CGC Slab Vampirilla 9.8, along with.
Are we allowed to say it? I think we're not supposed to say it.
No, JD already said it, right? So it's okay.
Okay.
And showed it. And so we got that going, and that will also qualify you for other drawings that we'll be doing. There's the mantis that we'll be giving away today, and then Martin will be.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
As well. This is the old mantis that the original mantis from the Avengers series.
This thing is freaking crazy.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So we were.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We were talking about like bands and stuff like
that. This is Igor. As a matter of fact, I'm playing it right now.
Igor. Is it mostly instrumental?
No, there's like she sings in there. Like it's dope. Like I don't know. Every time I hear it, but like by myself, even when I'm on stream, like I get chills. Like it's so freaking potent, you know?
Because the operatic, the range of the voice is so powerful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like wait, she's gonna start singing. Let's see.
I don't think we're allowed to. This is like broadcast, so it's licensed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm always breaking those rules. I'll turn it down. No wonder I always get kicked out.
YouTube will get angry with us.
But I can't wait to hear it now. However, this is funny. What I realized, Martin, most of the guys, they are very attracted to female voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they say that it somehow. I was listening to this one guy. He talked about it. He's super macho, but he loves the feminine, soft vocals because it taps. It helps him get in touch with the emotion or something. I don't know.
That's how I feel. I'm a big like Amy Winehouse, Adele guy.
Oh shit! I love Amy Winehouse.
Like I just sit there and just like hear them. Oh, like I don't know. Like I feel where he's coming from.
The other thing is like, especially when you say Amy Winehouse, right? But she's got that sexy voice, man. It's just kinda, that's what gets me into her music. She's got that, raspy, sexy voice, and that's the thing I think that attracts me to the female vocal singers. You know, is you get that sexiness. I'm not gonna feel that way about a guy when I'm
Yeah.
listening to it.
Hell no.
You know?
Oh, that guy is sexy. Hell no.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but like, so like Justin Timberlake, I fucking love him. Like I love how he sings. Justin Timberlake. Who's another one that I like a lot? That I'm like,
Maroon 5? He has got
yes,
a high,
of
very
course.
high pitch.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
let's see, who's that guy?
Air Supply?
Iglesias.
Enrique
Yeah.
Iglesias.
I like the Spanish guys. The guys from
You like the Pasión.
yeah, I like feeling that from the guys, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, Mel is
Yeah.
huge into Pasión. So.
Yeah, like you know, I think it's just in my blood. I'm Filipino, and a lot of that is a derivative of the Spanish.
Yeah, Mexicans and Filipinos are like cousins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We got a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I like that.
Surprisingly, Martin, you're not like the you don't like the Pasión.
Oh, I do. Like, so I don't know. There's this guy named Marco Antonio Solis, and if you like Pasión, like, dude, listen to that guy. Listen to that guy. So I like him, and lately I've been into some Mexican music too. But again, I can't play it much. I feel like if I played on my streams, people would just like leave the stream. So I don't do it as much, you know. But
I can see that. So, man, what the heck?
Yeah,
Are you trying to get like romantic on us?
No, they're like, this is too ethnic. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even mute them with it.
Okay, so Mike is asking,
yes.
what prompted you, Mog,
Oh.
to do Marionette? Did you find a couple of old Micronaut books in the back of your closet? Hey, Mike, I actually liked that series of Micronauts and was kind of upset when they canceled it, you know? But I thought it was kind of like an interesting series back then.
Did you recommend it?
Back then, yeah, I did.
No. I'm saying
the concept.
No, he's asking, did you recommend me to draw her?
Okay, so for what I did was there's a file that I set up, and I just dump stuff into it, and then Mog just goes in there and says, okay, this is the character I'll do, and then she'll do she looks at it and then she does her own research on the character, and I don't know, she picked it out on her own.
Yeah, I didn't know she existed.
I think she picked it up because of she's got different a wider range of colors than what you would normally find on many of the characters that are out there today.
Oh yeah, Martin, that's one of my pet peeves. Most of the superhero that you get to ask to be drawn, my pet peeve is most of them are all wearing black.
Yeah.
Do you have a pet peeve about that, or do you love it?
I don't like robots. I don't like robots. It's like so I have to use my edger so much that it's boring to me to do robots. I can do them all day, like no matter what. Like I hate to say like I don't like doing it, because at the end of it, like I enjoy it. I want to make it look good, you know. So I don't dislike it. I just don't like it as much as the other stuff. That, and then letters. Like I don't like doing letters.
Oh, I hate doing letters.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike has a pretty good observation. So he says that maybe Mog picked it because it starts with the letter M, because this is like an M night. You got Martin, Mel, and Mog.
Hey.
That was totally not
if
planned.
that's what it was, that just means that we're freaking connected. You know?
Yeah, dude. It was. He's the first one to catch it. We meant to do that, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was totally planned.
We forgot to mention.
I'm gonna grab a soda real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Move.
I'm glad you brought that out, Mike, because we would have never caught it. we need guys like you to point things out like that.
Yeah.
And welcome Stevie B. Stevie B's back on in the comments there.
Woohoo, Stevie.
Tap tap tap. Is this chat on? Yes, it is. They don't seem to be reacting to any comments in the YouTube chat. Only Facebook user questions. Ah, okay.
Really? I think we're supposed to.
Oh, that's a good one too. Man,
What?
I didn't catch that. Martin's doing Maryland.
Oh my God.
Mike, you're on fire.
Is
You're
this-
clapping
is
and all
this-
that.
Is this Mike Cuevas?
This is like an M. Night Shyamalan.
No. Is this Mike Cuevas? Because if it is, Mike's a damn nerd. I know.
No,
Mike.
no. This is Mike
Wesolowski from
Wesolowski.
Alabama.
Oh, I know him too.
You know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've I think he's bought a collaboration of me and what's his name, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Mike does a lot
Matt
of blank sketch covers. That's why he's
Yeah.
got a lot.
I'm doing a collaboration sketch with Louis.
Yeah, we're actually. Hey, Mike, we're waiting to get the book still from Lewis, and just to let you know, he's got like car problems.
Yeah.
So yeah. But hopefully he'll get that soon to us, and then Mog can be able to start working on that. Okay, we got an opening bid on you, Mog, for
Oh, wow.
50 from Steve.
Steve,
Thank you.
you are such a wonderful dude.
Shout out to Steve.
Stevie B.
Um,
Stevie B. Short.
Steve, you've been always like supporting us. I really appreciate that.
Much
Thank
love,
you.
man. Much love.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Respect, love, and loyalty.
Yep.
Mhm.
Keep the art alive.
Hey, Martin, do you do this? You have a hard time falling asleep, so you have to put something on, and then you have to watch and go to fall asleep.
No, so I do sleep with the TV on,
Mm.
but I put the rain on YouTube, and that's the only thing that shuts my mind off. Like, it's just rain. I feel like I sleep so peacefully to rain and thunder, like just just.
Yeah.
I love that, but lately my mind hasn't shut off. Like, I feel like I haven't had any rest mentally. I feel like I'm going like 1,000 an hour, and yeah, sleep. I
Yeah.
would say it's more like closing my eyes, but I do get some, I guess.
Yeah.
What's your next show?
Our next one is well, as far as like cons go, it's going to be the Fan Expo San Francisco.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's over the Thanksgiving Day weekend. Right, so a lot of people didn't have like a good experience last year.
Yeah.
When they did, but we did, right? So now I was talking to everybody.
you were telling me about that, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was talking to everybody, and they were telling me like how the show wasn't good for them, right? So I had to go back to my books to make sure that, I'm remembering this correctly,
Yeah.
And I went back there and I looked at my books. Yeah, we did actually good there. I said, okay, I'm going to stay in. We're still in for that.
I mean,
And
you
then
got
the weekend after
Mog.
will be LA Comic Con, so that's going to be 2 shows right in a row, back to back on that weekend, those weekends, and then that'll be it for us. But didn't do too many shows this year.
I think Martin said something.
No, I just said, well, you got Mog. How can you fail?
Very funny.
Not being serious, dude. Like, you bring like what? How many pieces you bring to a show? I was just sitting there with like 5. And you were pushing like 1 every hour or something.
Yeah, sometimes we, like when you saw us in Denver, right? We had she did have quite a bit, but normally we don't have that much. We rarely have that much, but we're trying to get it to where we can have more readily pieces available at the show. that
Yeah.
people can just like pick up and buy, between 50 and $250. That's our lower tier. But sometimes it's hard. You just don't have the time.
I love your Vegas gallery. That was amazing.
So Steve Vendetta writes, "Stop, Mel. Stop lounging and start drawing."
Oh yeah,
No,
Mel.
I keep telling myself, Mel, you got to start drawing again, but I haven't been able to do that.
I want to see his
'Cause
airbrush
when I
again
when I
too.
pick up the pencil, man, what am I doing? I'm like writing notes or doing books and keeping track of everything else. So believe it or not, when you see me lounging like this is like a break for me.
Mel always lounges, even when he talks. So I don't know what he's talking about. Come on, Martin, you met him. He has a lounging attitude, right? Whenever he talks.
Oh,
I love Mel, man. He's very
this
chill.
This is a comfortable couch, and let me tell you, I work from this couch. It's too comfortable. I've got several couches here, but this is the only one I want to use.
Oh, Matt gave us $10 tip.
Oh,
thank you. Yes.
What happened?
A gentleman,
Matt 268.
he put $10. I don't know how it works.
Oh,
I guess,
nice.
like Twitch or something. They just give money.
Oh,
Shout
there's
outs
speaking of the
to-
devil. There's
what's his
Lois
name?
Bravo. Hey, Lois, how's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Martin, you got a bid.
Oh,
Mike
nice.
is really loving your beautiful,
Ka-ching.
beautiful Marilyn.
Good, man. I'm glad. This belongs to a good collector. I'm glad that you opened up the bid, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was
That's
sitting
looking
there and I'm like,
sweet.
I wanted to do a blackhead because like, and then I started looking like at like old timey references, kind of like the old pinups,
Yeah.
and then like Marilyn popped up, and I was like, dude, that would be freaking awesome. I jump on ideas. Did you see my Chester? Mug?
No.
No,
Oh my god, let me get it, dude. So
please.
his death anniversary just happened, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw the post. I was driving to get breakfast, and I saw the post, and I swear I had like 3 commissions to do, and I'm like, dude, I gotta do something because I've been talking about it for the longest that I was gonna do Chester on a Inhumans blank, so
Yeah.
like to represent like Black Bolt, you know. And
Oh,
and so I sat there and I listened to the whole Meteora album, which was like an hour and 20 minutes, and I painted a portrait of him. Let me see him. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, Louis. I was just talking to you with Mike, and just telling him that we're still like waiting to get the pieces from you. But yeah.
Yeah.
No biggie.
but I think Mike understands.
Yeah.
Dude, I could have cried. Like, I got chills just listening because, like, dude, everything he was saying, it was basically laying it out on how depressed he was. But anyways, I won't talk about it. But here, like,
Oh, you're right. Like a black bolt, like the sound waves coming out
Yeah.
of him.
That's
Oh shoot.
tight.
yeah, dude, I love this piece. I don't know,
Yeah.
like,
You know, I admit, because I was, now that after he died, I was, whenever I get a chance to re-listen to his songs, it's like almost a cry for help. Like
they're strong. Yeah, they hit.
he's so depressed, so depressed.
So did you
Dude,
sell
and-
that
and-
piece already, Martin?
What's that?
Did you sell that piece already?
Yeah, somebody jumped on it right away.
Yeah,
I didn't even post
I
it
can
for
see that
sale.
going.
Like, I posted it just to, like, I don't know. It felt kind of like wrong to make money on his death anniversary. But it was one of my friends that reached out to me. He was like, hey, dude, if you want to get rid of that, I'll buy it, blah, blah. And I was like, cool. I felt comfortable with that. But I wasn't doing it to make money. I was more doing it to, like, I don't know, because he meant a lot to me. I remember sitting in middle school and with my homies and with a Walkman, and they were all jamming. You know how, like, you used to share an earbud with your homie? And, like, I sat there and I was like, what is this? You know? And then he showed me the music video and no, it opened my, like, it messed me up. It opened my world to new metal, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So Lincoln Park and Chester, like, they made that, like, they were a big deal, like a big part of my life. You know.
I agree. I agree.
Same with Corey Taylor from Slipknot. I
Mhm.
painted his favorite mask for him. You know, I
Wait.
met him and
Slipknot died?
no.
Okay.
No, I went to a show in Albuquerque and it was called I don't know what it's called, Albuquerque Comic Con, some shit like that. But I went there and he was a guest there and he was at the lobby and I got the chance to talk to him. I was like, dude, like I know you hear this all the time, but like you're my idol and I listen to your music every day, you know, blah blah. And I'm just like
Yeah.
nerding out, you know, like just fanboying. And he's like, no, I definitely understand, blah blah. And I'm like, look, I'm an artist and like I want to do something special for you and like I want to do it for free too, like blah blah. And I asked him, I was like, what's your favorite mask? And he goes, oh, it's the one I'm wearing lately. And he shows me and it's like it's very simple mask, you know. And so I painted it and his manager was there and they weren't allowing anybody to take photos and stuff like that. Well, he was really nice. Like he took a photo with me. He introduced me to his son, his wife. It was amazing. But like moments you can't get easily, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like
sounds-
us artists,
yeah.
we get away with that.
Yeah. That sounds really amazing that you got to experience and got to talk to the artists like that. But, wow.
Oh man, I pulled on my phone because he said it was okay, and his manager, like I swear, she was gonna slap it off my hand as soon as I pulled it out. and he was like, hey, back off! Like I told him it was okay. Like he was.
Oh, the manager
Yeah.
was a woman? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the manager was a woman.
You know, like for me, the Linkin Park, the first song, and I still to this day is still one of my favorite is that song where the lyric it says, "I tried so hard, but in the end, it doesn't even matter."
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that lyric is just
Man, I know there's so many lyrics, and I love.
And so JD writes, I know I can't draw or point, but at least I understand how it works. Airbrushes might as well be a magic wand to me, though what you do with it just baffles me.
Thank you. Who said that?
yeah, it baffles me, Martin, what you're doing. Seriously, even for me, okay? Wow, look at that.
And,
It's like a photo coming
hello,
alive.
Chris Weber. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Okay.
I like how
If
it
you
looks
guys
like
want to participate in the giveaways, we got that Ventrilo CGC 9.8 that we're going to be giving away. Margo is giving away a Mantis piece.
And are y'all gonna let Mike just take this home for $250? Are y'all just gonna let him have it? Whoever's watching? That's crazy. I don't believe that.
Yeah, so if you want to participate in that, put in pound EXP 2K. That's all in capital letters, and that'll qualify you for the drawing. And on that note, we will take a break, so don't go away. We'll be right back with Martin, and we'll be getting to those giveaways. So,
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code. You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Chris Mog is working on a marionette piece from the Micronauts. And like I was saying earlier, we're going to be giving away a Mantis piece that she did earlier, and along with a Vampire CGC 9.8 slab comic book, right? So to participate in that, in the comments, all you got to do is put in pound EXP 2K, and that'll get you qualified for both those.
I got one. I got a giveaway too.
Yeah, and Martin says he's going to give away. He's going to throw in something as well, right? So, and that same code will qualify you for that. We're going to just use that one code for all the drawings. We'll just, keep drawing from there, right? So you'll, everybody will have a pretty good chance to win something tonight. Yeah. Has to be in capital letters, Chris.
Yeah.
So you want to change that to # capital E, capital X, capital P, then the number 2, and a capital K. If you can get that. Jewish Dragon is in.
Woohoo! Hey,
Hell
Jewish
yeah.
Dragon.
Haven't seen you in a while. He is in.
Can you tell me about this marionette chick story? I don't know anything about Micronaut.
Yeah, me either.
Okay.
Story time. Story time.
So, there's not much. Well, okay, so the Micronauts lived in this micro universe atomic world, right?
Okay.
And they were led by this guy Acroyear, right? He was like the strong man, the leader of the team. And Marionette was his faithful honey, you could say that.
They're married?
Oh.
They're a couple. Okay, so that's like who she is right now. The Micronauts was actually from the Hasbro company, because when they saw that the G.I. Joe line was taking off, they decided to introduce these new toy lines, and one way to promote them was to create a comic book. So they had contacted Marvel, since they were doing their stuff already, to do this series, right? But so long story short of it, though, is that they actually lost the rights to it, and it's I forget where it's at now. It's either IDW Bloom or something like that that's doing the Micronauts. But back then, I did like the art, and I liked the story. I was already in my 20s. And okay, there you go. Steve says it's IDW. Okay, so Micronauts are with IDW. But yeah, so I was always a fan of the Micronauts, and that's why I threw that character in there. Okay, but it wasn't me that made the final decision to do Marionettes tonight. That's all Mog. Okay, I just saw the character and chose it.
Do they have special powers like the Inhumans?
They have special abilities. I wouldn't call it powers, though. But they had these cool, like the Acroyear, he had these cool wings that he could use to fly on. And Marionette, she's more like a dancer, right? So she would like dance. And then there was this other character called Bug, and he was he looked what did he look like? like a grasshopper in a way, or yeah, something like that.
Hello, Bao.
And Val J is back in the house. Welcome there.
Val. He if that's the Val that I'm thinking, I think he's the guy that took my piece at Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Okay.
reply if he is.
Okay, so now JD just wrote on there that Mog's piece is at 50, but so I'm going to correct you on that. It is.
Huh?
Let me put in a higher bid on that. Let's see if I can find it. Do.
Were you big into anime?
Yes.
Did you ever watch Saint Seiya?
Saint
That's a
Seiya.
classic.
Yeah, but
No.
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 It's like
I know Saint Seiya was playing in the channel, like in Mexico.
Yeah,
So it was huge there, and
it was huge. Yeah.
yeah, I grew up watching Captain Harlock. Do you know the one?
No,
Um,
I grew up with Sailor Moon.
yeah,
Saint
Sailor
Seiya.
Moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
all
grew up
right.
with those.
Yeah, Jewish Dragon has a bid on Marionette for 65.
You know, why do you ask? Do you like Saint Seiya?
Lately I've been wanting to paint it because like I grew up with it, and lately I've been wanting to paint it because like the 35th anniversary just happened, and you know, I don't know if you know the premise, but like there were like zodiac nights.
Yes, I know this story because in Asia, Saint Seiya, even though I didn't watch the entire thing, everybody knows about it.
Yeah,
It's about
dude,
yeah.
they have like a full scale display at some of these cons. Well, not here, but you know,
Yeah.
but they're oh my, they're so badasses. I've seen YouTube videos where like they're like tourists, right? So it would be the shape of a bull, but then they would break it apart and it'd be an actual armor, just like the show. And I'm just like, dude, I want to see this, like, because I grew up with it. You know, Dragon Ball. I grew up with that.
Dude, Saint Seiya, it has this like magical element to it.
Yeah,
It's like sci-fi and action, but it's also kind of like a bit of a feminine stuff in
very,
it, and it's
very.
also magical. It's like I would have to say it's like Sailor Moon for guys. I don't know,
Yes,
kind of. It has that feeling.
exactly. I agree.
Do you understand me? You get it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the
I never got into it,
transformations
so.
were so Sailor Moon. You know, like whenever like the box will split open and like the armor would attach to like the arms and the legs, like it was very Sailor Moon, like the whole, like you you ever seen
Wait,
that meme where
are you
like,
a Taurus? Are you a Taurus? Is that why you're like,
no, I'm
oh,
Scorpio. I'm Scorpio. So
whoa,
I was the bad one. Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. I love Scorpio. Yeah. Dude, Scorpio gave him so much hell. Like, I was so proud of being Scorpio whenever I was watching that. I was like, hell yeah.
he was so proud of the bad guy.
Yeah. I was bragging to my buddies, like, yeah, that's how Scorpio, you're Gemini or some shit.
Well, okay, what about Aries? What was Aries like?
Oh, Aries. Well, he was the GOAT, right?
I think so. Like the
I don't know if he was that badass looking. I just remember Taurus because he was like the biggest one. And then like Scorpio, there was Pisces, like he controlled the water, and
yeah. I think Pisces is the weakest, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Stupid water. Pisces.
yeah. And then you had like Sagittarius, which was Saint Seiya, like that was his golden like cloth, and like that form was badass. Sagittarius. I mean, you're a Minotaur with a freaking bow and arrow. Like, how cool is that? You know.
Yep.
And
Goddamn Sagittarius. Just so
and then
jealous.
Gemini was a psycho.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, right. And I don't get why Athena, like, always got like her butt kidnapped, just like the princess from Mario. Like it's just crazy.
Well, is she? It's because she's valuable. She's
I don't know. I think they just like to play that theme of,
The damsel in distress.
yeah, the damsel in distress. She's a princess, right? And what happens to all princesses? They always get captured.
Yeah, kidnapped.
well, that's like the ultimate. Because this guy,
The ultimate Helen of Troy.
well, kind of like, but it was talking about. There was this guy I was listening to rant today in a podcast, and he was talking about how for men, it's they just want some kind of purpose. Like ultimately, they want a purpose, and if you give that to them, whether it's family or whatever career, it's great. But the motivation behind that, usually it's family, like either your wife or if you even have children later on. That just is like the biggest motivation, and that gives them purpose and that gives them happiness. So even though like every day it's a grind and you don't even want to work, but they get up because you have wife and the children depending on you. So
Life
that's
with no purpose is boring.
yeah. So he was like saying we're like kind of we have that. We're genetically like we have built in. We have that urge. So he was saying, go
So
find
it
your
wasn't-
women.
So it wasn't. So these knights were not trying to save the princess for the money.
No, it was for the purpose.
Honor.
The
Yeah.
girl.
I don't know.
Yeah, there was no money involved. It was just glory. Like it was just honor and glory to go.
Yeah. Back then it was because it was the code of chivalry.
Yeah.
They were adhered their lives to.
But I like that. I kind of like it because it's promoting like heroism in men. Like you need to, if there's anybody who's needing help, like you gotta go and do it. It was a good moral story. It's wholesome.
That's
Yeah.
one of the best things you can do as a knight.
Yeah.
Yes. Have
So-
you? I mean, do you watch anime still?
The only one I saw lately is Demon Slayer because I just don't have time. Like my eyes have to go stick on the paper. But
Of
Demon
course.
Slayer, yes, I love Demon Slayer.
I haven't watched that yet.
Why?
But I don't know. I haven't. Like, there's no excuse. I just haven't done it.
Oh no, I'm asking why did you ask about the animation?
Just there's one that I watched recently that's kind of the hero and then the villain, right? It's called Inuyashiki, not Inuyasha.
Inuyasha is good.
Not Inuyasha. Inuyasha is good, but this is called Inuyashiki. And it's like so there's two people that don't know each other, right? That they don't know each other. There's an old man that gets treated like crap. Like his family don't like care about him. That his boss treats him like crap. Like basically he doesn't exist in this world. Nobody minds him. The only thing that loves him is his little dog, And he finds out that he has like terminal cancer, and he doesn't. Yeah, I know it's bad, and so like he doesn't tell his family because they don't care about him and all this stuff, And then on the other hand, you have like this high school kid, right? That has everything going for him. He's the popular kid, and everybody loves him, and like he's just bored with life because he's done it all, seen it all at his age. He comes from like rich parents and all this stuff that he doesn't feel a thing. Like he doesn't feel joy or anything anymore. So like these two people meet in this park, like their paths cross in this park. And all of a sudden, like this freaking spaceship crashes into this park and kills both of them, right? It kills, obliterates them, and all you hear is like some aliens talking, like, hey, we need to fix these beings. We can't leave evidence that we were here. And one of them is like, well, what do you want us to do? Because all we have is like arsenal, like, and the other one is like, well, just do whatever you have to do. So, anyways, they come back to life, and they're like living weapons, basically. Like they're just robots, and like the old man uses his powers for good. Like he goes and like saves people from bullies and like fires and stuff like that. Like it's very cool. And then the young man uses his powers for bad. Like he's just doing some crazy stuff all over the place, and like he becomes kind of like a serial killer. Like it's crazy. Anime has like some crazy stories.
That's ironic because the old man, in a way, he went through so much shit in his life. He doesn't get the respect, he doesn't get the love, he doesn't get anything, and yet
Still chooses to do
still
right.
wants to do good. That's the irony. And the other guy, he got all the love and everything, all that, but he just doesn't want to do good.
Yeah, he wants to experience the bad side of life. You know, he wants to be notorious and stuff like that. Pretty cool one. I recommend it. It's only 12 episodes.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Sounds really good.
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil, but it gets pretty brutal. Like, I like brutal anime. Like, I'm that weirdo that likes like gory, scary anime.
Okay.
But this isn't like, this is more like karma. You know, like karma has a lot to do with it, and
karma.
It's awesome.
Okay.
I recommend it.
Okay, I definitely am intrigued. One of the things that reminds me, I actually lied. I did watch an animation recently because Mel was watching it. It's called The Theory of Time Relativity or something. Suzume, Theory of Relativity of Time. Suzume or something? I don't know. It's like just a 1 hour 50.
Haruhi Suzumiya, is that the one?
Something like that, like where
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. That's what.
I don't know. It's just one of those one-off movie where it's like maybe 90 minutes. But it's about this girl who I forgot. Like she's high school, and this mysterious guy shows up, ask her where is this old playground used to be. And something about him was so familiar, she follows him. And he seems to he enters a door, and she can't enter the door. She can't enter the door, but he can, and she's mystified. But on the bottom, on the ground, she sees a stone old statue, and she picks it up. She pulls it out of the ground, and then all hell breaks loose because it was that thing was like an old cat statue that was holding all the evil at bay, kind of. So now that you took it out, it keeps causing major disasters, like major earthquakes and everything, and it's almost going to be like the end of the world. And then the statue comes alive and turns into a tiny little kitty cat, and and then and now it's really cute. And then she's like in search of finding the kitty cat to ask for it to come back and return to become the thing again, the guardian.
To normal.
Yeah, the guardian. But what she doesn't realize is, I'm sorry, what?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, what she doesn't realize is that the price is eternal. You're stuck there eternally. So that's the reason why the cat didn't want to go.
Return.
Yeah, kept rejecting it. So, yeah.
It sucks for the cat.
I know. And the thing is, she said she didn't know that cat was related in the beginning. So she's like, "Oh, you poor thing," because he was so emaciated. Let me feed you. And then she was like, "Oh, like," and then she said, "You can stay in my house if you like." And then the cat actually talked. And the cat said, "Really? Thank you." And then he said, "I love you."
You're saying that you're talking about Suzumi no Tojimari. I think I said that right.
Yeah. Yeah, but it sucks at the end because she hates the cat, and the cat. Yeah, you know, with animal stories, there's always some kind of tearjerkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Stevie writes, Mel, I just saw a shadowy head poke out from the corner behind you. Ooh, better keep my eyes open for that. The thing is that on several of the episodes that we've had, we've actually talked a lot about horror. So
Oh no, don't go
that
there.
seems to be like a theme there. But looks like we're doing a lot of art here. Brian writes Princess Mononoke, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and My Hero Academia is what he is recommending and watching.
One Punch Man is good. Yeah.
But I was asking, like, who's watching One Piece?
No,
Is
that's
anybody
too
still watching
much of a
that?
commitment.
Or who's going to watch the live action on that when it comes out?
No. Oh, Martin popped out.
Martin popped out. Probably have to go clean out his airbrush.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, but he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are. It's a Jewish Dragon has a bid of $65 on Marionette, and Stevie, I believe, has the bid of $250 on Martin's Marilyn Monroe Black Cat, which is looking really good. So if you guys want to bid on that, just put your bids in the comments. We are accepting bids of $5 and more on those. And for later on, probably in our next segment, we will have the drawing for the Vampirella CGC 9.8 plus Mog's Mantis. And I'm not sure what Martin's going to put in there, but he said he's going to put something in there.
Spy Family. I watched that actually. It's really good. You should watch it.
Is that an anime thing? Or?
Yeah, you should watch it. It's super funny. It's adorable. There's this little girl.
Yeah, I'm not really adorable.
No. It's unexpected. Okay, you just have to at least watch
Somebody
it.
cut off his bears.
There you go.
But are you there, Martin? Have you got your air supply back on?
No, I think my Wi-Fi just dropped. It happens every now and then. I live in the country, so it happens.
Yeah, that happens to us too. So I'm not going to say anything about that. Bubble on Netflix was great. I have no idea what Bubble is about. Right? Is that something else that has to do with air supply?
Wait, what happened?
Somebody made a.
While you were out, Chris goes that you probably had to exit out because you ran out of air supply. So he's just kind of playing on it. I understood what you meant, Stevie.
I had to blow air into the compressor.
That is a favorite anime still with a lot of people. Azumanga Daioh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's like a total slice of life. Isn't that the slice of life one?
There we go.
The ones that I like are my favorites. And I haven't watched anime in a long time. But when I was watching it, I did like Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
And
you love Rurouni Kenshin.
What's that one now? Ranma. Ranma was funny.
Yeah, I like that
the
one.
Movies.
I love Ranma.
The movies, I
forgot
really like the
about that.
Ranma movies as well.
To this day, I still love it. I still rewatch that.
And of course, Akira and Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently rewatched Akira, and it was so awesome.
Yeah.
Akira, yes.
Yeah.
Akira is so.
Tetsuo!
Tetsuo, man, I feel
always,
so bad for
they're always
Tetsuo.
like yelling in that. I remember when I was watching like Japanese shows back in the 70s growing up. I was watching shows like Rainbow Man, Kikaida, Kamen Rider and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the passion.
They're always like yelling in there. Dosa!
No, dude.
Dosa!
Shut up, Mel.
Fist of the North Star. It's
the North Star. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That is such a manly.
That's a manly
dude, in Asia, there's like the top 3 manga or anime you have to read no matter what. If you're a man, if you're born with a penis, you have to read it, or otherwise you don't own the penis. And the North Star was one of it. It was mandatory.
Was the manliest anime out there. I love how badass it was. You know that, and then
you didn't watch it right now.
One Punch Man. I
watched-
love
did
One
watch,
Punch
some
Man.
of it.
One Punch Man is good.
Yeah,
I
love it.
freaking love it.
But even the
Especially the new
arc for
season.
North Star was good. I really like when they came out with the comic books on that. I go, wow,
Yeah.
Oh my wamu.
yeah, this is pretty good.
Mushinderu. Nani?
Whoa, you're good.
That's pretty good.
You're freaking good.
Oh man, I love it that much. I love it that much.
Yeah.
Steven Ed writes, "You're already dead."
Yes.
Yep.
And dude, all the guts and the brain splatter. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Ghost in the Shell, man. Those things were brutal.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell is brutal, man. I love.
Dude, I could never understand the story of Ghost in the Shell. Like, what is the point of this?
It
Like,
just didn't matter. Like it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It was so good. It didn't
It was
matter.
so good. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
The visual
I-
is so good.
Yeah, I love that. That it was kind of like in the cybernetic world. I love Masumune Shiro. I love his art. I love all the other stuff that he's done as well. Yeah, I was just like totally into it. I go, wow, that's what really. I mean, I was into the anime manga stuff way back in the 70s. Okay, I was enthralled with watching this series called Princess Knight because I had never seen anything like that. The art was like totally different from the American like cartoon anime shows that I was watching. I go, man, this art is just pretty, you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of got hooked that way, and I started watching like all these other Japanese shows. Even Speed Racer had that kind of style art.
Speed Racer. Dude, Speed Racer had the most WTF moments in anime history. Like, for real. I watch it nowadays and I'm just like, what the hell? He's an asshole, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, but I liked it back then, you know.
Yeah, no.
The cars were cool, I thought. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's what got me.
Speed Racer. There was one I used to watch. There was a soccer one I used to watch. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of remembered that one. Yeah.
There was a soccer one and a basketball one I used to watch back in the day. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, the basketball one was pretty.
It's
popular.
really famous, that basketball one.
And
There's
intense.
one about tennis as well that did really well. Too.
Yeah, it's called. I think the tennis one was Happy, and then there was a judo one, and then there was a baseball one. I love the baseball one.
Dude, like the soccer one, whenever like they scored the goal, like it was just hyper energy. Like you can actually feel them running, you know, and you hear them panic like you know, you actually felt
I know.
them. Like it was so awesome. Like I remember those.
Yeah, the soccer one.
Yeah.
It's so intense, man. Sport anime. Ah.
Yeah. Now JD's asking if anybody saw the Wachowski Speed Racer film. He loved it.
Huh?
And I agree with you, JD, because I loved it too. A lot of people though did not like that film, right? But you know, I loved it. I loved the what they did with that and how they kind of like stepped it up and brought it into like current times. The effects they use in there, the way how they move the cars through the film, I thought was really, really good. Yeah.
I never watched that. I'm gonna give it a shot. I never.
Is it recent?
Some people will say it's kind of like no. This was when did it come out? Was it back? I think it was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Slam Dunk was the base basketball one.
Yeah, Slam Dunk. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Slam Dunk, Martin,
Yeah.
did you see the one that it's not an anime, but he's a manga. The artist who did the Slam Dunk, he did Vagabond.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Did you see the manga?
No.
Oh my god, yo.
Hey, but you know what the step up from Speed Racer is?
I'm writing that right now.
Dude, Vagabond is based on a historical character called Musashi, and he was famous for using two swords, right? So it's about his kind of historical,
but they're basically
fictional biography.
The samurai guy, the historic.
Yeah, the one who actually he created a technique of using two swords. Right. It's all about instead of defense and offense, it's just all offense. So it's like manly, macho, like freaking martial arts stuff.
Yeah,
And
but that guy's a hero. In,
I'm watching that.
in Japan.
I wrote it down.
Even though
If
he
you
was a
don't
villain.
believe me, look right there.
But they never made an anime because the quality of the artwork of the manga is so good. You just could not emulate it. So you
Yeah.
have to just read the manga. But just the scenes alone, the black and white scenes, is like beautiful. Like, yeah.
But anyway, I was saying, you know what the step up from Speed Racer is?
What?
Initial D.
Oh no, that
Oh, I
was gangster,
remember.
bro.
Yeah.
Initial
No,
D.
that was gangster. Like Speed
Yes.
Racer was like kindergarten to that. Yeah.
Initial
Yeah.
D, dude.
The way how you
Initial D.
describe like how you shift, how you shift the gears, how you move, how you shift the weight of the car.
Drag racing. Yes.
Drift.
Yeah,
Drifting.
Yeah.
Yes, drifting, not drag
That was
racing.
cool.
God damn, it was so awesome. Yeah.
My stepson loves that. That's his favorite manga and anime.
Mm.
They have movies too, right? I think they
Yeah.
have,
I saw the live action. I saw the anime, I saw the live action. I used to own all the books. Yeah. I don't know why I was so into that thing.
it was so cool, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, hang on tight, and we're gonna take a break right now. And so don't forget, we'll do that drawing when we come back. Make sure you put in # EXP2K in the comments. That'll qualify you for all the free goodies that we're giving away today. And yes, that does include shipping. So if you do win any of the freebies, you won't have to pay for anything on that. All right, so stay with us. We'll be right back for our final segment.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
The Experience celebrates 2,000 subscriptions with 20, that's right, 20 CGC slab giveaways. A slabbed book giveaway on every show all week long, as a thank you from The Experience. Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. I see Martin's screen is empty right now, but he'll be right
I'm
back.
sure you'll be, yeah.
Okay. All right, so don't forget to put in that # EXP2K in the comments. That'll get you a chance to win one of our free drawings today. I'm reading, let's see, JD put in a poll here earlier saying, Alita, Battle Angel, movie or animation?
Oh,
Okay,
anime.
what do you guys like? Yeah, of course, I think for me, I like the manga better.
The manga is better than the anime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But,
You actually
yeah,
read the manga?
Yeah.
Wow.
I started off with the manga, and then I watched the. So for me back then, it was on VHS tape, so I was watching it then, and then they just kind of like announced that they are going to do a sequel to the movie. In fact, Cameron has 2 sequels that he's going to do to Battle Angel Alita. Now, a lot of people weren't really pleased with it. Yeah, and I agree that maybe it could have been better, but you know what? I'm happy to see it. So I am looking forward to the sequels for that movie.
I think the curse of it is anime live action just won't translate well.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I don't think there's even one show that is there.
Into what, live action?
Yeah, that was from anime. That was actually good.
Well, that one uses a lot of CG.
Oh, I think there was one movie.
What?
The Edge of Tomorrow.
That's not one that I really care for.
Okay.
Yeah, Maryland is looking good and hot. If you guys can see that, we still have a bid on that for $250 from Stevie. Now you can bid on, and there, just right there and then we have a bid of $275 from John Thimble.
Good job.
So if you want to bid on top of that, we are accepting bids of $5 or more.
Thank you, John.
Jewish Dragon has a bid of $5 on the Marionette. So if you want to bid on that, you can put that bid in as well. And then we are accepting bids of $5 or more on that, on top of the high bid.
Like look at the master. Look at the master move. He's so slow. It's like his movements are really slow but precise, and then like beautiful things come out.
$275 on that is still low.
Yes.
You guys should be bidding on this like crazy for that.
It's a beautiful piece. I'm honestly having a lot of fun, man. This is usually when I paint, it's really quiet.
What makes that piece even special is that Martin doesn't do women that much. Okay, so.
Oh, he doesn't do women that much, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just sorry.
Gotta do more women more often. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, he likes to do men. Just kidding.
Yeah, doing men gets boring. So I have to switch it up.
Okay, so tomorrow we have 2 additional shows that will be giving away a couple slabs, the original art experience at 7 p.m. with Nick Barucci, and Night Live comic sales at 9 p.m. Eastern. Following that, no, that's before. Okay, so yeah, check those 2 shows out as well tomorrow night to win additional slab CGC books. That's celebrating the experience for getting 2,000 followers. So we want to thank you all for that. We are giving away 20 slabs for that celebration. So stay tuned to the other shows and channels that we have on the experience to win more of those. Get your share of those slab books. Okay.
John Thimble, can you read that comment for me, please?
John Thimble. He is doing a female cover soon. Oops.
Yeah.
He let slip something out of the bag there.
Yeah, we're doing a Mecha AI for Rose Publishing.
Oh.
Little sexy cover. I don't get to do many of those.
Yeah, Mog did a kind of like a sexy met female cover for Ethereal Comics for their new series called Metal Girl.
Nice.
Check that one out.
Yeah, but
Is that
Do
what
we?
you were talking about, like metal and like chrome?
No, no.
Oh, I stand corrected. JD says that we're at 2,100 subscribers today and still rising fast. Right? Yeah. You want to pay attention to the
Congratulations. Congratulations.
We've been maintaining our followers, and they've been staying on and watching the fantastic content that we have on this channel.
I like fantasy or even like realism, a little bit of urban or better historical, anything historical, never mind. Fantasy or historical, much better than hyper futuristic cyber stuff.
Sci-fi?
Yeah. Like if you were gonna tell me that I had to be on interior pages for all the transformer type of mecha, I
Yeah.
would turn you down. Like,
Yeah.
what about you?
Much. I like sci-fi. It lets you be free, but I don't know. I'm into like the old civilizations type of like
Yeah.
sci-fi, like
Oh,
where
like Alien.
yeah,
Yes.
it's like more like I don't know, like even one show that I really like on Cartoon Network is I think it's Primal. Have you seen Primal?
No, is it good?
Yeah, it's about like a caveman and his and a T-Rex. Like they form a bond. There is no dialogue in this whole series. There's no dialogue, but it's very well illustrated, and it's just like it doesn't need like a dialogue. It's like the whole cartoon speaks for itself, and it's raw and it's violent. Like that's the type of stuff I'm into, like dark horror and stuff like that, like gritty and
Oh,
gnarly and so
yeah.
any type of even like futuristic sci-fi things, like
Interesting.
body horror I love, you know.
Hmm.
What's a body horror?
Like the movie The Thing. Have you seen The Thing?
The Thing?
Uh-huh.
You said The Thing?
Yes,
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What's that?
That's a classic.
It's a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
it is awesome. So it's just like an alien that comes here and like it takes humans form, and it's called body horror because um, it's an entity. It's just like a being that's faking being human, and so like whenever they discover or heard it, the body transform into like this grotesque creature,
Yeah.
and it's pretty awesome. Like I like that type of. I recommend watching The Thing if you haven't watched it.
Okay.
Mel, you better put that on. Like I think you like it. I think it like for me. I love like Hellraiser, the Alien
Oh, yeah.
movies, Predator. Like
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I like those too. I'm a big fan of the Predator and the Aliens. That
yeah.
last that last Predator movie was really
yeah,
cool.
with the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, The Prey. Yeah.
Prey. Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
I liked
But
it too.
I'm waiting for Arnold to do a sequel on his.
No, I don't want him.
It's too
Please,
late. It's too late. Just leave it alone.
he's too old. Please.
I still hope for it.
No.
Bill has hope.
I'm just OG, man.
It would be fun. I'd watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
maybe he can bring his team of expendables to go against
Yeah.
the Rangers.
No.
It'd be a massive battle.
Because
No.
I watched the new Rambo once too. I am
Yeah.
guilty of watching the new Rambo.
Yeah, that was I wasn't like too thrilled about it, but then when I saw it, I go, okay,
Yeah, they
it
did
was
justice.
a decent story and they ended it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they come back with son of Rambo.
Yeah, some crazy stuff.
Please, no. Please.
Let those heroes die. Yeah.
Schwarzenegger in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
Please, no.
wheeling away from a predator.
Van Damme. Yeah. The one that always trips me out, and thank God nobody's using them for like blockbuster movies, is Steven Seagal. That guy is something else.
I don't like him. I never liked him.
No, that guy is something else.
Why does everybody just keep? Mel likes Steve. You like Steve?
When Steven Seagal came out,
I just think
and he was
he's
making
just
those
so
movies,
lame.
they were bad.
He is pretty lame.
Okay, but when you watch him now, it's they were good at the time. It's like things like with him and the other guy, what's his name, Van Damme.
Yeah.
Those two.
I will break in just to say that he is still making movies. You just have to go really deep into Netflix to find him.
What?
Yeah.
Who? Van Damme?
Yeah.
No, it's Seagal.
No.
Yes.
No.
And they're awful.
Please.
Believe me, I watched them with Anthony,
No.
and we sit there and drink beer and just laugh. Like we just laugh.
Because he doesn't move. It's just his hands that are moving.
Yeah.
You know?
It is so cheesy, and
So
he's always
boring.
like he never dies. He's always the hero. He gets the hottest girl every time. Every time.
Yeah. Of course.
It is so lame.
Mm-hmm. He still has his studio here in Hollywood. That's still up and running.
That guy was training people in Russia. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That guy's crazy. I mean, it's like martial arts have been proven to be fake. Like they don't do anything.
No.
His Aikido, whatever he practices.
Yeah, and he was supposedly he worked for the CIA, but I don't think they ever were able to verify that.
I think they just kept him around to make fun of him. I would.
Put him in the what's that? The Karate Kid series they got going in now. Bring him in there.
Yeah.
See how he does against the Karate Kid.
That'll be weird.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike puts in a bid of $2.95 for the Maryland Black Cat because he's got to go to bed now. So
What? You don't want to
Boom.
wait 9 more minutes, Mike? Just wait
9 more minutes, Mike.
Come on.
yeah. Hey, so we're gonna have that drawing pretty soon. So if you haven't yet, put in # EXP2K all in caps. That'll get you a chance to win that Vampirilla CGC 9.8, along with Mog's Mantis drawing. CIA, the Culinary Institute of America. Oh, he does like to cook.
He likes to eat.
He likes to cook Italian food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Maryland is looking sweet. Look at that, guys.
Freaking tight.
Like how it's looking like a tattoo.
Wow.
She got a nice looking face, sweet lips there.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Black
got
Cat as
She's got
Maryland.
the Maryland hair for sure.
Black Cat as Maryland.
That
Is,
300 is still a steal, and that's only like $5
Yeah.
up.
and look at the love and care he puts
Should
in.
be going to 350.
I want to see 350 guys. What's up?
Yeah, I bet you with Martin, every work he puts in, he puts his heart and soul in it.
It is something that I always like, and I know it sounds like it's I don't know, like super corny, but no, it's always something that I tell me, like, I don't. The worst that could ever happen to me is somebody be like, Martin did that, like that you doubt it, like.
Yeah.
I want you to be like, yeah, look, he did this and he did that. Like I want it to show, so that's why I put everything in there.
I feel you.
Ilya writes, Martin is the best guest he's seen on our show.
Oh, that's a huge compliment.
I got teary-eyed. Thank you guys.
Yeah, Martin, you really are.
Well, bring me back around. We'll do more.
Yeah.
I love this.
Well, we will.
I really hope
We
the
will.
previous guests don't watch this. What when I say you really are, like,
Maybe we should have a stream with airbrushing. If you want to learn a little bit of airbrushing.
yes, please. I actually
maybe.
was gonna say, I don't know if you were up for it, but whenever you do art, like or something, can you hit me up and I'll be on your stream and
definitely. Or yeah, even if you want to set one of these up, man, it just got cool all of a sudden. That's crazy. Yeah, set something up, or just get with me. We'll set something up, make it fun, and maybe we can just like either auction the pieces or raffle and give them away, whatever. You know, if you want to have some fun learning.
oh,
Yeah, JD writes, poor Pat Shan.
huh?
What?
Pat is a writer, okay? And,
What are you talking about?
And you got to respect him for the amount of work that he's been putting in the industry. Because Pat was a past guest, okay? And Figure Drawing is writing, rest in peace, the previous guest. Ouch.
Okay, guys, let's not.
Ilya writes, I've bought several guest art pieces, and that he has, okay?
Yeah, Ilya has a huge support.
Fantastic support of not just our show, but other shows as well. So we do appreciate that.
Yes, Ilya.
Along with Stevie B, he's another great supporter.
Stevie,
of
Scott,
the, show and other shows too. Right, so we appreciate them for coming
exactly,
on here and supporting the artists, not just Mog, but everybody who we bring on here. We've had a fantastic sell-through rate on the amount of art that we put through this.
It's phenomenal.
We sold more art here than we have on the other shows that we've done.
Yeah.
And so we do really appreciate that and the experience.
Exactly.
For bringing us on board.
You guys.
And we just got 300 for Maryland.
Oh!
We're getting
Love
to
you.
956 left. Well, actually, we got how much time do we have left?
Let's make Martin dream come true.
850. Actually, we got 2 minutes.
350.
When do you want to do the giveaway, JD? Are you ready to do that?
Yeah, let's do a giveaway.
We can start with let's do Mog's piece here for the marionette.
Let me bring whatever I'm gonna give away real quick.
Okay, go.
And
Yeah.
Martin's gonna go and get his giveaway.
Okay, so the first roll we're gonna do is for the slab then, for the Vampirella?
No, for the marionette.
You mean Mantis?
Wait, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Mel. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the problem. We started everything with M, so it gets confusing.
So embarrassing, Mel.
All right, so we're gonna do the first drawing here for Mantis right there that you see on the screen, and here we go. Roll 'em. And it's gonna go to winner
Peter J. Smalls.
Peter J. Smalls always wins. I know that guy.
Congratulations for that. Okay, Martin, what do you have that you wanted to give away?
Yes.
I got an Exiled.
What is
one
it?
cover that I did. I will sign this.
Okay. There you go.
This is Exile #1. Whatnots. Wesley Snipes.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yes.
You're gonna get that. The winner of this piece, will get it signed as well. All right. So we'll do the drawing for that one next. Wesley Snipes cover. And here we go. Good luck to everybody out there. Hope I win it. Val J wins that. Oh, my
Val
God.
Jazz.
Woohoo. Okay. And Peter Smalls just put another bid on, we got another bid on Marilyn, and she's up to 325. All right. Appreciate that.
That's to Peter.
Still at 65. Okay. And we got,
Come on, give me my favorite number, 69. Give me 69.
That's the winning number right there.
She hasn't even started drinking yet. Okay, so this is for the CGC Vampirella. And here we go. That is going to Haunted Basement wins the 9.8 Vengeance of Vampirella Volume 2.
Holy
number
Christ.
9. Damn, sweet.
You know what? This is like Providence because the BB Haunted.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was the first one to make a comment. Like he was anxious.
Yeah, actually, he was on. He checked in.
He
at
checked in
6:30,
right away
Pacific Standard Time. I go,
to
"Dang
make
it."
sure before
Okay.
the show, and he won it. So congrats, dude! Oh, Peter did 69. You're the best, Peter. I freaking love you.
Oh my god.
You made my night.
That's freaking awesome.
Okay, let's make.
So, all right, guys, don't forget to check in with the other shows that are giving away other slabs. Win more of your share of the 20 slabs that we are giving away from the experience, right? And if you haven't yet hit that follow button, stay tuned. We've got a lot of great content for you to watch and listen to, and just have a fun time with us all. And on that note, we're going to close up this show. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Martin, for joining us. We definitely will have you back.
You're
I
awesome.
don't think we've ever laughed this much before.
Yeah, you're so cool.
Shows are big, but this one,
Yeah, you guys are the best. I would love to come back. So
and we always like seeing you
Okay.
at the shows, and we're looking forward to see you guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Stay tuned with us for next week as well, when we have another special guest and with another great show. So we'll see you then. Take care.
All
everyone. Good
right.
night.
Bye-bye.
peace.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.